Hello, welcome back to another cozy gaming video. Today we need to chat about my new obsession, Coral Island. Also, I am a great YouTuber and I am always prepared, and so my battery of my camera is definitely not dying right now and flashing at me. No, I don't know what you're talking about. So we might I'm just gonna try and start filming this video. Maybe I'll make it, probably not. So if my camera dies, I'll have to charge it and come back. So if halfway through this video everything looks different, that's why, and I do apologize. But hey, welcome. Today we need to chat about my new obsession, Coral Island. It has finally released now in early access, and I want to chat about my thoughts on it. I want to give you guys a little review, show you some of the gameplay footage that I have been recording.
2,000 years later.
Well, that was quick. Hi everyone, I am back now. My battery died, so yeah, now we have a really bad light, I feel like, because it started to rain and it's really dark outside. So I apologize again. I am very much a professional YouTuber. Let's finally get into the video. So Coral Island has now released in early access, which does mean, in case you don't know what it means or you're not entirely familiar with it, that it's not entirely finished. It is playable, there's tons of stuff to do already, and it looks really good, but it is not entirely finished. There might be a lot of bugs. There will be updates in the future, adding new features to the game or upgrading stuff, so just be aware that if you do want to play this, it is in early access, which is also, I think, the biggest reason why, you know, I'm making this video and why some of you might not want to play it, because it is in early access, so you might want to hold out and wait. It's kind of the same as Disney Dreamlight Valley, which I made a video on recently as well, about, you know, whether you should play now or whether you should wait. I feel like for Disney Dreamlight Valley it's a lot different though, because that is a lot more buggy. I haven't really run into any bugs so far with Coral Island, and I love both games a lot, so I need to find time somewhere to read all my books, play all my games, and make videos whilst working full-time. I don't know how you guys do that. But anyway, I'm really enjoying this so far. Coral Island, it is one of those farming games, you know, so we do just follow some of the same formula, I guess, that, you know, Harvest Moon initially did. Stardew Valley reminds me a lot of as well. So you arrive on this island, you inherit this farm, and you become the new farmer. You get to meet all the townspeople. Some of them are initially rude and cool to you, some of them are more welcoming, but it does also have its own take on this. So first of all, we have this tropical island feeling, of course. So the look of the island is beautiful, I have to say. I don't know if there is gonna be any more improvements to specifically the art or the way the game looks, but I already really love it. It's very colorful while still being beautiful and kind of natural looking, and I really like the character designs for everyone, and I love that it's more of a tropical feel while still feeling more like you are a farmer, if that makes sense. Like it's not entirely island themed, which I also really appreciate. So your farm is just a regular old farm, but it just has some more island vibes. There's like this jungle area that you can explore. I also love how it's really big open world. There's no loading screens in between, and there's so much. Like the map is really big to explore. I haven't explored everything yet, and there are also areas that are locked that I am guessing you will be unlocking as you progress through the story, or maybe you become better friends with certain characters. So yeah, I really love the way the game looks and this open world aspect. Now the character design isn't, you know, anything to write home about yet, because I feel like they're definitely gonna update that. It even says with the lips that color customization will come later. We have very limited hairstyles, very limited eyes and everything. Clothing, I'm not sure if we'll unlock that later. I haven't ran into it yet, but you know, I feel like there's tons more hours for me to put into this game already than how far I've come. Character customization is already cute. I see a lot of potential for it, but it's very limited currently. And then I do think the the characters run a little weirdly and they move around a little weird. I guess, I don't know if it's a bug, but sometimes I get stuck a little bit. If I'm running and exploring the jungle, it's very easy for me to get stuck in a corner. I have to kind of like wriggle my character free. But besides that, I haven't really run into any issues. And I really like also how big the farm is that we get. Like, it's a huge swath of land that you get to just, I don't know, clear, you know, of all the garbage and grow your own crops. I also love all of the characters. It's so diverse, so unique, so beautiful. We have a lot of different races in here, which I always love to see, you know, lots of different skin colors, ethnicities. And then there's this character, she has stretch marks on her belly. I noticed that. So there's definitely a ton of diversity, and everyone is stunning. Everyone is hella attractive in this game. Like, how? I also believe there's tons of bachelors and bachelorettes to choose from to like romance. Like, how do you expect me to choose? I have to like make 20 save files and date everyone. Because it's so stunning. I love it so much. Just the whole game, I think, is really pretty, and I appreciate that they really took their time to, I don't know, they put a lot of attention to details, and I feel like they made the characters feel very alive. So you see them around town, someone is getting a haircut, someone is first doing their little like tasks, and then suddenly you run into them an hour later and they're somewhere eating. Like, it feels super organic, and I love that so much. It gives real character and dimension to these characters. You get cute little scenes where, you know, instead of just having an NPC upgrade the building and you don't see anything, you actually get a cute little cutscene of you guys like redecorating the house and having a good time. And I'm like, oh my god, I can like see the friendships developing, you know? So I love that so much. It definitely feels very character focused in that aspect, so that was really great to see. What else? Ooh, I also love the cute little unique details that they've added. So the animals, first of all, they look so cute, but there's tons of like cats and dogs just walking around. You can interact with them, they have names, and then once you've interacted with them, you actually get this little achievement from like met so and so, you know? Like, they're real characters in this world and interactable, and they're not just like objects that look cute. So I love that. There's also random monkeys walking around, which adds to that island vibe, so I really love that. And then there's cute quirky little stuff, like if you turn on the TV, you actually sort of like watch the TV, and it's super cute art. And then there's this like random show that you can watch, and it's like a mukbang but with a cow, so it's like mukbang, and it was just weird and funny. I really liked it. So yeah, so far I am enjoying this so much, and I love that it's giving me the warm cozy feelings that I get from a traditional farming sim, but it's adding a lot of unique little twists and truly makes it something of its own. So I think that makes it stand out as well, and I do think it makes it really worth it to pick it up already, especially because we get the chance to support the developers to make more updates in the future. So I am always really a proponent of, if you can financially support and you really like the product, then I definitely would encourage you to do so, so we can all keep enjoying the product and thanking these developers for making something so great for us, you know? But if you can, of course, then don't. But also, if you want to wait to have more updates, more features, scared of running into any bugs and be more certain you won't run into as many possibly, then definitely do wait. It kind of really depends on the kind of person you are, and I know we've been bombarded with so many fun, cute, cozy, chill, wholesome games recently that I'm sure you have a lot to play yet. So this is another one that I think you can wait with, because in early access still. So just like Disney Dreamlight Valley, it won't go anywhere and it will improve in the future too. But if you already want to see what it's about, don't want to miss out on the fun, I would highly recommend this game so far. Oh my gosh, it's really pouring outside right now. But that is really it for my short review so far of Coral Island. I am enjoying the heck out of it, and I'm definitely excited to play more and explore more, discover more, and get to know all these townspeople, because I feel like they're going to be so unique. They're going to really have their own personality, and I can just already tell that there's so much time, attention, and thought put into them. So it definitely has me very excited. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Would highly recommend, but do keep in mind that it is early access. If you aren't certain about, you know, the features right now and you want to wait until it's more developed, I would definitely recommend you to wait, because you can tell that it's not entirely finished yet, although I do again have to say I'm very impressed with what we have so far. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know if you played Coral Island, what are your thoughts on it, or will you be waiting, will you be playing it in the future? If you want to subscribe, I would really highly appreciate that. And also all of my social media links in my description box down below, as well as my Discord server, which you're very free to join. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.